And here we go again on the road. Doing things that we know we're not supposed to do. So here we go again on the road.
The one memory I'll take from man, it's either great and a lot of great friends and my life. Like just the extreme hate that boiled in my chest from seeing people that went to my school come back from college on their break to see me working as a Chipotle and saying like, I just want to get after what happened like that. But I feel a lot, but I would be in a back walk to sour cream out of the like that was in thing and the hot steam from the south and the boy from my face and this office of my low windows always playing. So every time I hear I always would smell TV stuff. It was like a first song in the radio. When it's sweet and mashed potatoes, it's like stirring on a plate for a while and then hot water mix it. Holy shit. It's so fucking, I don't know this, but I got smell so and not. It's just like, it smells like it, but it smells like old, it smells like old wet. Yes, sir, I got smell. Yeah. Now I just, take it back to the wrong way. Go through wherever I think it's like, and my grandparents on it had a bathroom that was so old, so I was building generations and like 32,000 they never had been school around. There's a hole around, right? I know now, it's my great grandparents, right? My great grandparents. I'm honestly that, yeah. Really good at the house, and we just kind of we both like love Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, and so we kind of we bonded over that. Yeah, well, then we try to kind of play a little homage to that in the video for that song I was playing. Yeah. They talk about your childhood secret, which is my fine career. The Griffiths and Parents, like, yeah, he kind of experienced such bad things that he overcompensated by becoming close to me, like how it is so heavy when like you drive away, there's no play area, so they, I'll have to say, I'm like, I rescued he like his solution was sitting down like beside like this is really fun. Well, I'll take like yeah, it worked. It didn't the opposite. It's opposite. It worked good. I hear that. I came from God around the whole point. Kind of indoctrinated. Worrying that I just, had so much more into it than what's magic that or didn't seem my blood that I thought it was all right. I wish that they were, I mean, it was great. It didn't show a lot of the magic that it showed on culture and our ancestors, so I appreciate that. Yeah. But I wish they would have done that. I'm not always into that. I just thought, like, and that's such an important part of our culture, right? I think that, like, I watch that and that's like, I don't know how I do that so much, but really, magic, that was magic is such a huge part of our culture, such a spiritual place, that we all have to know magic. I heard, most of those secret purpose. Let me know how much I got from the tree hiding in the nights. And that sacrifice unlocks the secret of the so, yes, you have to see the the guy with the brand, the guy with the brand, true, that was built. I think my life wasn't I knew how that was going to happen. Somewhere, there was 3 or 4 years when I had no lighter, so it didn't have album. Well, I did film what? Yeah, but it didn't have like, yeah. Why did you think that? That's a real question. Why did they think it's something like that? Why did they make you put your train? They were going on 7 miles an hour and wanted to die anyway. Yeah, you're not. Why did they make you question? I'm so sensitive to the party. They're going to the one shoe bomb guy that would be too fun. I mean, then you're a tears. I know. You don't have free chat. It's so funny to me. I don't have. What can I do? 3 pounds and now nothing. I got called. You got how LA? How long ago? 6, 7 years ago. Wow. And I'm perfect. Oh shit. Yeah, you put it in place. Figure I'm sober now, so yeah, and you know, it's funny. I had a championship ring, past championship ring with my back time. Just searching it. I could not even do it. He was like, so my daughter's favorite team. I can take a picture of it. You know, that's really cool. Took the picture, and then he found this, you know, this bottle says, you know, that's little, you know, sometimes I feel inspired. Yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, so I was going to see me. There's no way I would mess with it. But with that way, I was with it. They felt the test, which looked at me. We gave me the kind of vibe that we get the door. Not vibe, I hear it's cool. Yeah, it was not cool. It is funny, we take the picture, finds cocaine. And when he's like, I got a lunch here, like, I gotta go, we got a picture of this guy. Yeah, I'm in my pants, and not like this is it. I'll watch it, you're gonna get it. Everybody's on the side for that. I won't let it. It's not like, yeah, just sing later, you know, it's not, that's fine. Yeah, don't go back. I'll make it over. It's focused so fucking hard. I know that book. I don't think it's not. I'm waiting all the time. Yeah, you want that, this, right? And then I got that.
All right. Ready or not, right?
that isn't to find these materials in your class class. You will sit.
And old Tessie earns another kill. Yep, they're as good as dead.
Is it really stealing if you take from dead? Oh, sure. I have an itch I wish to scratch. Half Russian, half diesel.
Wow, I gotta do this again. Dead ass.
Point turret installed. I'm almost embarrassed how good this feels. He's like myself as a child. What do you mean, either child? I do not even see one. They fall faster than free market. Will you help fix mine? I was enjoying the moment.
Do that all over again. That sucked.
If you can understand me, your eyes have been opened.
I've got a bad
If I have
feeling
new
about
eyes,
this.
it's time to see what I have missed. Why not treasure chest? Why is this place dead all the time?
Looks like today's special is betrayal with a side of fries. Don't forget to tip your waitress. She's a queen, a garage queen.
Oh, this key does not want me to use it.
Help, get it up. Get it up. This is historic Ashland. The Civil War was anything but. It creaks, it groans, it whispers things only I can hear.
Another lightning round, and then bring the zombie into its corresponding light as required. If you have any issues with lightning frequency, like you're not getting lightning, I'm like this. First key we'll focus on is the red key. The first button you should move, which is left side of the neck button to the side, is, and so what I would recommend about to show you the back right, like I said this, because I'm aware that this clip could be clearer. My apologies. If you don't get it there, the third red key small and device key. We're going to do the yellow device just here. So it's actually going to be a bit easier if your team can drive you there. Is in the zone between Ashwood and the Cosmodrome. And in the area, you'll see a fallen radio tower entering this area. It's on third possible spawn. The yellow, it's going to lock you to, and that just leaves the green, test 3 spawn locations door. The center is under the ship, inside it, and you're going to look for the 2 last, and if you look through, you'll see.
See you? Now I still see you. Is this thing working? Reduce, reuse, recycle. Decoy is live.
Hold on, Jesse. We'll have you running over to the end of the line. Don't forget your vital organs.
Alright, this get good annoying. Gotta go up and over.
Decoy running.
This is where you
Turtles may be slow, but they get there in the end. I feel power surge! Or maybe just heart palpitation.
Well, looky here. Walking dog shit's playing army.
USSR, we do not believe in
Legal
crosswalk.
because I want it to be.
Bonus points. Come back to Nikolai, little birds! Throwing decoy!
Anyone want to bet on what that wrench was?
Never
I'm
trust
going
key in
with
shape of owl, old brother. Or it should be.
What in the ever-living shit?
Vayud.
You're alive. I did not hope. I could not. Do not be alarmed.
Take a look in the fucking mirror, hover girl, then say that again.
Quickly. He will feel my absence. You must listen. Each of you have encountered, been touched by a great power. Something has left its mark on your beings. The warden of this place sensed it, sought you out, tore you from your dimensions, and drained you to take that essence for himself.
Sentinel artifact. Damn you, Richtofen!
While he has those parts of your souls, he has dominion over you. You cannot fight him any more than you can hope to return to your own worlds. To even try would be suicide. But for all of our sakes, he must be destroyed. There are others here. Ancient denizens of the dark ether. Shadowsmiths. They too are bound to his will, augmenting his power. He forced them to harvest your essence, to refine it into the colostrum that sustains him. These beings cannot be killed. But destroy their bonds, free them from his control, then they will return what they were made to steal.
If she says we gotta chuck a necklace into a fucking volcano, I am so out.
Find where the one that watches this place is imprisoned.
You will forgive me if I do not drop everything to do the bidding of a gigantic floating head.
Speak for yourself. We do this all the damn time.
I cannot act against him directly, but I can guide your hands. Go! Go now!
Look alive, ladies. We got some ancient evil ass to kick.
This will help you on your journey.
I know a good turret gun when I see one.
Watching the dinky little toys, the next fully decked out post-apocalyptic war wagons. You hear that? That's the sound of progress, buckos. Of your humanity. Tessie, I'll hold my breath until I die!
I said this was gonna be fun. I never said shit not fair.
When you got this soundtrack. Those bull bars aren't just for show people.
Crushed by wheels of progress is fitting. Max ammo! I would back up over you, but I have many places to be. It's just like kissing electrical box in thunderstorm. That is uglier than my mother's favorite dog.
Oh wow, it is awful.
Full power! That is what they call speed bump.
Have you gone totally cuckoo? She really does feel like we're riding on a cloud.
Here I come, Sputnik! Ta-da! Should Nikolai take bow now? Even broken tank driver is right twice a day. Wait, how does landing work? Perfect landing, 10 of 10. Finally, proper party. But everyone forgot cake. Want to hear Hell Pig ghost story? The Nikolai's hammer. Everything is nailed.
Exit 115. Serving up hot food, cheap gas, and untimely death. I hope you all know your oil types. She's gonna need a big transfusion.
Fly now, worry about crashing later. Nikolai is untouchable! Until landing, then... One swing better than sex! Ah, Hell Pig screams are music to my liver. Is this Friba of Friba's diner, or just anguish she leaves behind? Look, comrades! Nikolai is like glorious winged potato! Ha! Gravity is coward!
I want to run them over again! Why the Tessie skies? Well, Tessie, that's the last we'll see of them.
feels like it's fighting back against my mouth.
I know we all know your oil types. She's gonna need a big transfusion.
Out of Nikolai's way, demon dogs! I am king of Rome! Many dead, none of them Nikolai. His ideal outcome. Direct hit! Ha-ha! Now I don't have to find new targets. It's easier this way. Double points! Look, comrades! Nikolai is like glorious winged potato! Nikolai is untouchable! Until landing, then very touchable!
There's not even a lightning round. What am I doing? First off.
Fly now, worry about crashing later! Ha! Gravity is coward! Are we winning? I cannot tell. Here I come, Sputnik! Ta-da! Should Nikolai take foul now? Look, comrades! Nikolai is like glorious winged potato! Rotation seems improved, but what use are transmitters in hell? So, rumors that Zarya Cosmodrome vanished were true. Ожидание завершено. Возобновление обратного отсчета. Soviet technology is much like Nikolai. Ugly, but tough. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nikolai is untouchable! Until landing, then very touchable!
Project Thunder is finally complete. If you could free those tortured souls, you can do the same for the Shadowsmith. This land is teeming with memories of terrible events. The more of them you exercise, the
Helpings
clearer your
require
path will
firm
be.
hand. Easier than smashing boiled potato with sledgehammer. Give me strength, Comrade Claw.
End of the line, scumbags! If you touch that one of her
Hawk off, little demon flesh rat!
cleaning! Son of a fucking biscuit mess! If you guys don't protect old Bessie, I'm on my brother till I die! Eat electric death, you disgusting undead weirdos!
I am traffic, they are jam. It all makes sense now.
Roadkill, all la carte. Old Jesse's eating good.
Is it really stealing if you take from dead? Serving housefly ham for dinner tonight.
Go on.
Fly now, worry about crashing later. Mobile armor is always welcome.
Guns ahoy when you've got this baller soundtrack.
Fetch me their souls!
It really does feel like we're riding on a cloud. Please return all train changes to an upright position. Let me guess. Don't get.
Decoy is live!
Anyone want to barrel
Oh,
that French was?
do not look back, comrade.
Steamer.
Ha! Gravity is coward! He's like dog whistle for Tessie.
Don't let this happen. She's a queen, a garage queen.
Beautiful! Load me another! Fly now, worry about crashing later! Nikolai is untouchable! Until that, reduce, reuse, recycle!
Next stop, Slaughtertown. Population, you.
I believe Americans call this right joy.
Hey, flashbacks! Keep with the bloody retribution!
Look, comrades! Nikolai is like glorious winged... Ha! Gravity is coward!
Fuck, it's close.
Nikolai avoids mystery gases, especially if they glow.
The dark secrets of this place have been brought to light. Crimes of passion brought to an end by poetic justice.
Anyone?
Those vice in action. I think we are.
We're really interested, so we know. Exciting the first thing we work with. Being on the senior awards club makes any day during the holidays.
You'll see them. Pretty strict, so that's one of the lowest cost on average with Robinhood. Download Robinhood to get started.
Mind if Nikolai rummages for tools in garage? Okay, maybe later.
In the same spot. To get started with these, it's similar to the previous ones. Make sure you don't shoot him while purple, just stand there while purple, and he will slowly turn his head to you, and then his eyes will go red. Only when his eyes are red do you shoot. His skull will be knocked backwards, and you'll be able to get started on the next step. Yeah, I'm sure this can happen, but if it does for you, if you've got 3 PM, knock this side of the
direct hit! Haha!
And you can check with each one because the Roman numerals will be scratched into the floor. The only one that's not scratched into the floor is 6 p.m., which is opposite the dad of the team. But let's say you've and it's been knocked back, you can then just follow the route that I've shown you in the gameplay here to pick up several parts. Four of them, and we need to place them in 4 locations. So the first one is upstairs. You're going to hold square in the bedroom, and you'll grab a teddy bear's head. The second one is just here inside the mystery box room. Again, just hold square, and you will pick it up. The third one is inside the bar. So come over here. This part, and this one is downstairs. We're going to go into the basement, and we're going to hold square just by this bathtub here. That's going to give you your 4th part. You then need to go upstairs and place the parts in the locations I've shown you. Now, just hold square, just go back to the order you do it in thing. So just put one down here, and then come over here and hold square again, and then come over here, hold square a 3rd time, and hold square again on the 4th and final one. The step that immediately follows this is so be careful before you go in to make sure that you've got the and you need to protect the artifacts. They'll lose health if the zombies hit them, so that's why distracting the zombies with things like Frenzied Guard is a really good idea. Once you succeed, you will then get a little completion.
I feel like
lake wisps, which are our final ones before dawn. And you can hold square on that soul, and it will fly up to the pyramid. This is a sign that you're then ready to work on the Blackwater Lake wisps.
You did not want to make such long walk anyway. If helping... You could think they would do it twice now. I do not slow down for helping. Moose are different story. Wait, how does landing work? Perfect landing, 10 of 10. Here I come, Sputnik! Ta-da! Should Nikolai take back now?
Say 9 p.m., for example, and if it says that, you're going to need to stand on this Roman numeral 9 and move pick up the dad at the head of the table. Don't shoot.
Give me strength, Comrade Claw!
He turned his head to you, and his eyes will go red. Only when his eyes are red,
Come back to Nikolai, little birds!
If it does for you, if you've got 3 p.m.,
Fly now, worry about crashing later!
Roman numeral benign, and look at the dad at the head of the table. Don't shoot him while purple. Just stand there while purple. And he'll slowly turn and his eyes will go red. His arms his skull will be knocked backwards, and he'll be able to get started on the next step. But what if you didn't have 9 p.m.?
Nikolai is untouchable! Until landing, then very touchable!
6 p.m., which is opposite the dad on the table. Let's say you've got the head back now while purple, and it's been knocked back. You can then just follow the route that I'm showing you in the gameplay here, which is opposite the dad on the table. But let's say you've got the head back now while purple, and it's been knocked several parts. 4 of them, and we need to place them in 4 locations. So now, while purple, because the Roman numerals will be scratched. I'm not actually sure if this can Roman numerals, but with Tessie, and you need to shoot the clock with your gauntlet to get purple, and then you need to run into the farm and look at the clock on the wall. You'll see that it says the time. If I say 9 p.m., for example, it says that you're going to need to stand on this Roman numeral for 9 and look at the dad at the head of the table. Don't shoot him while purple, just stand there while purple, and he will slowly turn his head to you, and then his eyes will go red. Only when his eyes are red should you shoot the head, and his skull will be knocked back for him while purple. Just stand there while purple, and he will slowly turn his head to you, and then his eyes will go red.
Look, comrades! Nikolai is like glorious winged potato!
His skull will be knocked backwards, and you'll be able to get started on that. What if you didn't have 9 p.m.? I'm not sure if this can happen, but if it does, you have 3 p.m., that's just what it's 12 p.m., then that's the head of the table behind that. And you can check with each one because the Roman numerals will be scratched into the floor. The only one that's not scratched into the floor is 6 p.m., which is opposite the dad. But let's say
Ha! Gravity is coward! Throwing decoy! How many victims did...
Shot the head back now while purple, and it's been knocked back. You can then just follow the route that I'm showing you in the gameplay here to pick up several parts. There are 4 of them.
Did he do that too?
So the first one is upstairs, with a whole square in the bedroom, and you'll grab a teddy bear's head. The second one is just here inside the mystery box room. Again, just hold square. And you
Whoa, why? Why does no one want to eat with Nikolai?
So here, and be able to grab this. The box room, square, and you will pick it up. The third one is inside the barn, so come over here and be able to grab this, the part. And the fourth one, the box room, again just hold square and you will pick it up. The third one is inside the barn, so come over here and be able to grab this.
Made for child.
Part. And the fourth one is downstairs.
Born by monster. No, I may never drink again.
So just put one down here, and then here, and hold square again. Here, hold square another time, hold square again on the fourth. The step that immediately follows this is another little lockdown, so be careful before you go in to make sure that you've got things like the first thing wrong, and ideally next, I think you're going to want Casimir's. They're really useful for monkeys, which is generally things that distract the zombies. So things like Frenzy's Guard are actually. And place the plants in the locations I've shown you. Hold square, doesn't matter what order you play in. So just one down here, and then come up here, and hold square again, and then come up here, hold square a third time, hold square again, run. The step that immediately follows this is another little lockdown, so be careful before you go in to make sure that you've got things like the perks that you want, and ideally for this, I think you're going to want Casimir's. They're really useful, or monkeys, or just generally things that distract the zombies. So things like Frenzy's Guard are actually really good for this as well. Start the lockdown, hold square on all 4 items, and after you've held square on all of them,
Nikolai, deploying sentry turret.
Things like fancy items and Casimir's, they're really useful, or monkeys, just generally things to distract the zombies. So things like Frenzy's Guard are actually really good on this as well. To start the little lockdown, hold square on all 4 of the items, and after you've held square on all of them, it will
Stand firm. Drive the curse from this land.
They'll lose health if the zombies hit them, so that's why distracting the zombies with things like that is really important. Once you succeed, you will then...
I have decided to name boots. Left boot is Nikolai. Right boot, also Nikolai. Sending Molotov! Where am I? Who are you?
This is a sign that you'll then need to work on the Blackwater Lake races, which are ones before you basically go to Moscow. So once again, we're going to go back.
We all go to place in sky one day.
Max armor!
Don't fight over Nikolai. Plenty to go around. I am making dents now, comrades. I am sure of it. Is it really stealing if you take from dead? Look! They dance like American tourists in Moscow nightclub. Ooh, ooh. The Iron Hand shows no mercy! reuse, recycle. Is this Reba of Reba's Diner, or just anguish she leaves behind?
Who ordered the lightning salad?
I am traffic, they are jam. It all makes sense now.
Please return all tray tables to an upright position.
Seems unfair. I like it. Is possible we missed very important detail? Nah, probably not.
Cycle of suffering can now be broken.
Of course. This is what I was manufactured to do.
A hungry goat can be just as dangerous.
It is these moments I live for.
No, no, sit down. Sit down. Sit. Get. Get back up. Where you going? Go sit down. Go sit down.
It's a simple psychological trick almost nobody realizes they're using. Whenever you represent someone who isn't present, the person you're talking to subconsciously thinks that you are. This is the third person attribution effect, and it's one of the easiest ways to make people feel safe and drawn to you. Use it intentionally, and you'll become the kind of person others instantly like. They won't even know why. If you want more hidden influence tactics, look for some fire emojis in the comments. There's a subtle psychological trick almost nobody realizes they're using. Whenever you compliment someone who isn't present, the person you're talking to unconsciously links that compliment back to you. This is the third person attribution.
Whoa, why does no one want to eat with Nikolai? Is this Reba of Reba's Diner, or just anguish she leaves behind? She's like myself as a child. That was uglier than my mother's favorite dog.
Max armor! A single ball, all in that robot. Bonus points.
Oh, wow. Do not look back, comrades. Throwing incendiary! I feel very confused. Is normal. Now let us teach hell pigs what overkill means.
Right down to the soil. Make it pure once more.
Undead meteor shower. Very romantic evening.
Double points!
And now they ignore me like we're at Belinsky family reunion. I perform best out of spotlight. That's why I gave up singing career. I disappear, then they disappear. Is good teamwork.
Insta-kill!
Stand back, I am a survivor. Nothing more. Is this Reba of Reba's Diner, or just anguish she leaves behind? Fetch me their souls! A hungry goat can be just as dangerous.
Somebody's giving a fucking exterminator too?
Universe gives us absolutely nothing. Universe is very rude. Max ammo! So many ugly faces. I must be in miracle. Max armor! Double points! Traveler's favorite dog. It's like Soviet potato harvest, but less work.
From this land.
Time to take out dimensional trash. I like the way this little one thinks. Look, I am invisible. Wait. It's like hide and seek, but I win and they die. me happy I was city boy.
This lad
Man, I was just about to give up. Stop playing with him, bro.
is teeming with memories of terrible events. The more of them you exercise, the clearer your
Be basic. Once again, we're gonna go back to Ironwood. We're gonna shoot the clock to go purple, and if we need to reset the clock because you're on a new round, remember to use the window upper on Tessie. We're gonna hit purple, and then go back to black and shoot the projector in this room here. When you do this, you need to be ready to immediately look at the projector screen because it's going to show you 4 locations in an order.
When you got this baller soundtrack.
Why not treasure chest? Why is this place heck all the time?
Yes, he's not a turd, lunatics. There is towers. Site of the first fully functional indoor reactors. Of course, they didn't stay that way for long. Ding ding! Now we're having a freshwater lake cabin. Perfect setting for a horror movie, don't you think?
I believe Americans call this right joy.
Oh, Tessie shaking. Son of a pointy biscuit biscuit. Yeah, punch that club.
Orosho, I have an itch I wish to scratch.
If he loses a single goal, I'll make that joke on him. Anyone want to bet on what's that French was? I'm going with Beaver.
Last. If you do this wrong, you will get a jump scare and you'll need to go to the next round and try again. If you do this correctly, shoot it with just a regular barb, and then after you've done all 4, I believe this one will actually get some new those details and then grab them. That's what you each one corresponding to
Insta-kill!
Then you're going to go upstairs in the lodge, and in this room you'll see a missing soul, and you can hold square on it with the intel spawning in, which is like a line this. Shoot those intels and then grab them, and that's going to give you some interesting story about the map, with each one corresponding to the real locations that we are shooting in, and then you're going to go upstairs in the lodge and
even broken tank driver is right twice a day.
This will help you on your journey.
I know a good turret gun when I see one. Ta-da! Should Nikolai take bow now? Good news and bad news. Bad news is...
And in this room, you'll see with each one corresponding to see the reel just here, but don't do anything with it just yet. The location to the left of the lodge, just here. You're going to go inside the little hut, and you'll see the reel sticking out on the shelf. The location on the right side of the lodge, we're going to go into this. Just here, you're going to go inside, just open house and then grab them, and that's going to give you some interesting story about the map, with each one corresponding to the real locations that we were just shooting in. And then you're going to go upstairs in the lodge, and in this room you'll see a big misty soul, and you can hold square on it, and that will open up a little box in front of the bed. Then go to the device that spawns Klaus in, I don't know what its name is, the multi-basic injector, and pull in Klaus, and then go back into the room where you just were and direct Klaus to go to the box at the bottom of the bed. He will walk up to it, he will grab the glove from inside, and he will then walk over to the edge of the kind of walkway over here. Once he's there, if you hold square on him, it will initiate a vote for you to basically for the location on the right side of the lodge. You're going to go in. To this little building, and you'll see the reel on the ceiling on the rafters. Finally, for the location at the back of the lodge, you'll of these locations corresponds to the location of a film reel. So I'm going to run through the locations one by one, but not in the same order that you have, right? Remember, you need to check your own order. And I'm just going to show you the real locations. For the view, which is of the front of the lodge, you're going to want to go into the building, up the stairs, quite close to where the power switch was, and you'll see the reel just here. But don't do anything with it just yet. For the location to the left of the lodge, just here, you're going to go inside the little hut, and you'll see the reel sticking out on the shelf. For the location on the right side of the lodge, you're going to go into this little building, and you'll see the reel on the ceiling, on the rafters. And finally, for the location at the back of the lodge, you'll see the reel just on the stairs, just here. And you'll see the reel on the ceiling, on the rafters. And finally, for the location at the see the reel just here. But don't do anything with it just yet. Lodge, you're going to want to go into, you're going to run through the locations one by one, but not in the same order that you have, right? Remember, you need to check your own order. And I'm just going to show you the real locations. For the view, which is of the front of the lodge, you're going to want to go into the building, up the stairs, quite close to where the power switch was, and you'll see the reel just here. But don't do anything with it, just you're going to want to go into the building, up the stairs, quite close to where the power switch was. and you'll see the reel just here. But don't do anything with it just yet. For the location to the left of the lodge, just here, you're going to go inside the little hut, and you'll see the reel sticking at the lodge. You'll see the reel just on the stairs, and you'll see the reel on the ceiling, on the rafters. And finally, for the location at the back of the lodge, you'll see the reel just on the stairs, just here. You need to use the necrofluid portal one by one, but in the order your projector showed their corresponding locations. So for me, this was location 1, so I'm shooting this first. This was location 2, so I'm shooting this second. This was location 3, so I'm shooting this third. And this was location 4, so I'm shooting this last. If you do this wrong, you'll get a jump scare and you'll need to go to the next round.
No script today, no marks. I want you to feel it. Be afraid like it's real.
What are you doing? Why are you filming this now?
I need
You fucking serious, bro. Fucking dumb shit.
And sometimes you use the sea to reach new feeding grounds along the coast. Actually, the bones living in the wild national park also draw elephants into different water. After years of persecution for their ivory, these strong animals are now returning. They're good swimmers and easily navigate the big mangrove swamp. We're going to run through the local lodge. You're going to want to go you'll see the reach just here. You're going to go inside the little hut and you'll see the reel. They also on the beach for salty creepers and the morasses palm fruit and coastal delicacy. Sticking out, see the reel just here. But I'm just going to show you the real locations. See the reel for the location of the lodge. You'll put the location 3, so I'm shooting this third, and this was location 4, so I'm shooting this location third. To shoot up, you'll see the reel on the shore to get leaf from the forest must be built into tips. The ceiling on the rafters, and for the location on the right side of the lodge, you're going to go into this little building and you'll see the reel on the ceiling on the rafters. And finally, for the location on the right side of the lodge, you're going to go into this little building and you'll see the reel on the ceiling on the rafters. And finally, for the location at the back of the lodge, you'll see the location on the right side of the lodge. You're going to go into this little building and you'll see the reel on the ceiling.
All right, Evelyn. Breathe.
And finally, for the location at the back of the lodge, you'll see the reel just on the stairs, just there. You need to use the necrofluid portal to shoot a bomb into each reel.
I don't know if I'm still in this scene or...
Your projector showed their corresponding locations. So for me, this was location 1, so I'm shooting this first. This was location 2, so I'm shooting this second. This was location 3, so I'm shooting this third. This was location 4, so I'm shooting this last. If you do this wrong,
Even when you're
get a
tired.
jump scare, and you'll need to go to the next round to try it again. But if you do this correctly, each reel will go purple one by one with a Q-tip ring, a regular bomb, and then after you've done all 4, I believe at this point you'll actually get some details forming in, which is like a glowing mist. Those details in the bottom, that's going to give you some interesting story about the map, each one corresponding to the main location you're shooting in, and then you're going to go upstairs in the lodge, and in this room you'll see a big soul. square on it, and that will open up a little box in front of the vent. Then go to the device that spawns Klaus in, I don't know what its name is, the multi-phase projector, and call in Klaus. Then,
Wait, how does landing work? Perfect landing. 10 of 10. You did not want to make such long walk anyway.
To an upright position.
I do not slow down for help. Moose are a different story.
Just walk point of look the real locations just shooting in, and then you're going to go upstairs in the lodge, and in this room you'll see a big missing soul, and you can hold square on it, and that will open up a little box in front of your vent. Then go to the device that spawns Klaus in, I don't know what its name is, the multi-basic injector, and put in Klaus.
Evelyn gave everything so Dean Roth could tell his stories. Finally, her story has found an audience.
Once he's there, if you hold square on him, it will initiate a vote for you to basically go past the point of no return. So this is the point where I'd recommend making sure your team has all the stuff that they need. Make sure you've got tier 3 pack punch on everything. Make sure you've got your gold rarity. Make sure you've got cosmetics. Make sure you've got your goggles. And this is where earlier in the video I said I'd come back to some goggle recommendations. For this boss fight really is a bit of a pain for using your shields. That can be pretty annoying. And also just reviving your teammates, it can be very hectic. So things like shields up are really nice. The death experience is nice. Phoenix up is nice. Nowhere Bear is also good. Armageddon is another decent one. And some others in the boss fight. And also the gun on stand-up that lets you shoot your guns while sprinting is really nice for this as well. And then again, for weapon recommendations, I would not recommend short-range weapons here, because the boss is going to be at a pretty long distance from you most of the time in this fight. The only other thing I'd recommend you do here is get perma perks. So that requires you to buy all the perks in the map, you can do that at the weapon is, and then go and do 10 trials, and each 10 trial from that point will give you one new armor perk, and that just means that you won't lose the perk if you die in your game. So let's assume you're ready to go. You're going to go in a whole course, and recommend you do hit nice for this as well. And then again, that is also point of then walk over to the edge of the kind of walkway over here. Once he's there, if you hold square on him, initiate a vote to basically go to no return. This is the point where I'd recommend making sure your team have all the stuff that they need. Make sure you've got tier 3 KracKaDutch medic. Make sure you've got your gold rarity. Make sure you've got plasmids. Make sure you've got your goggles. And
fly now, worry about crashing later.
Recommendations. This boss fight really is a bit of a pain for losing your shields. That can be pretty annoying. And also just driving your teammates. So things like shields up are really nice.
Fingers are now faster than brain. Maybe always were.
So good. Armageddon is another decent one for max armors in the boss fight. And also the gun movement on stuff that lets you shoot your arms while sprinting. It's really nice for this as well.
Need to burp, but don't want to turn this place into crater. Here I come, Sputnik!
The only other thing I'd recommend you do here is get other perks, if possible.
Ta-da! Should Nikolai take bow now?
Perks in the map, do that with other players, and then go and do test trials, and each test trial that point will give you one new perk, and that just means that you won't lose the perk if you die. So let's assume you're ready to go. You're going to go and hold sweat on the Klaus, on that little walkway thing, and it's going to initiate a vote. Your team is going to vote to proceed, and you're then, after you've voted for that, going to see a bunch of souls bounce off the pyramid, and they're going to distribute themselves around the map. You're going to wait for those to distribute it, and then you're going to Tessie at Blackwater.
Might as well go like 5 rounds real quick, man. Yeah. While you do this, and to shoot the explosive mines out of the way so they don't destroy the car. And what you're looking for here, want your team to have distributed to proceed, and you're then, after you've voted for that, gonna see a bunch of souls bounce off the pyramid, and they're gonna distribute themselves around the map. You're gonna wait for those to have distributed, and then you're gonna hop into Tessie at Blackwater, and the first thing you'll want to do is start driving into the fog area that leads to Janus Towers. You're also going to want your team to come with you and to mount the Tessie turret while you do this, and to shoot the explosive mines out of the way so they don't destroy the car. And what you're looking for here is those souls, similar to the one we saw on the dock or the one we saw at the foot of the bed a moment ago, but they're just going to be on the ground in this little connecting section before Janus Towers. And you need to find 3 of them before you leave this area. So drive around, you should see them on the floor, and when you see them, drive through them and get a little sound, and then you need to look for another one, drive through it, and then a third, drive through it, and then you can leave this little area. You can drive to Janus Towers Plaza. Then I'd recommend going from there and driving to the farm. Keep your eye out for those 3 souls here once again, and also you should be looking out for the green healing pods that will be on the floor, so drive over those if you see. Eye out for those. Want your team to come with you and to mount is start driving into the fog area that leads distributed, so you won't lose the perk if you die in your game. So let's assume you're ready to go. You're going to go and hold square on the Klaus, on that little walkway thing, and it's going to initiate a vote. Your team is going to vote to proceed, and you're then, after you've voted for that, you're going to see a bunch of souls bounce off the pyramid, and they're going to distribute themselves around the map. You're going to wait for those to have distributed, and then you're going to hop into Tessie at Blackwater, and the first thing you want to do is start driving into Splattertown.
Population, yeah.
You impure filth are gonna learn your place.
In USSR, we do not believe in crosswalk. Max ammo!
This area, you can drive to Janus Towers Plaza. Then I'd recommend going from there and driving to the farm. Keep your eye out for those 3 souls here once again. And also, you should be looking out for the green healing pods. So drive over those 2. Then
would heal better. So make sure that you grab those souls, and then when you've grabbed all 3 of those, you can then go down into Ashwood. If you want, I would really recommend this. You really want it. Otherwise, keep on driving, but this time past Blackwater, so don't go past Ashwood, go back towards Blackwater, and before you get to Blackwater, there'll be 3 more souls, and then you have the final soul in that zone. This is why you actually straight away. If you can't find any souls, two recommendations. One, get around and try again, because if you get any gold sound while you make this, one of the connecting areas, you'll get all 3 souls there, so make sure that you do that where it should be. The second option is to try and areas of that as well. Souls and your spiders. Stopped it off and the boss is going to like people we know and love. I'm the first thing is that this works is red circles and 3 seconds later they explode and that will do a really large amount of damage to both enemies or you just running around. So the easiest way to avoid these is constantly turning. So you don't want to just be running in a complete straight line the entire time, in my opinion. Really tight circles, and also the pro tip is where an explosion is going to be very close. And then as soon as it's exploding there, if you run into that spot, you actually sleep for a couple of seconds or another one that ends up appearing. So run really tight moves and put them out of walls so the box is already exploded, and that's going to help you avoid them. There's a short attacks that we'll talk about in a minute. So while you're on this stage, you've got someone in Tessie. They should be trying to use the boost on Tessie. While you do that, you also fire your abomination. While that's happening, you have a second person with great points and one person to do. The issue is going to be that realistically, there is going to be a lot of so you're going to end up with a good amount of time on this stage as well. Those of you that are on this stage, you're going to be dodging bombs of course, also going to be spraying one of the boss heads is going to be unarmored, and that's going to be indicated by gray markers. The other boss heads are going to be armored, and that's going to be unarmored head, and spray with weapons as much as you can. You can use one weapon for this, where the middle you try to make them arms with the arms, or that trigger, it's going to do a reasonable amount of damage, and things like the radar
Nikolai does not need occasions to celebrate.
Now, as you do this, the boss slowly chunking down. Keep trying to bump into the boss, and at some point the boss is going to pick Tessie up and throw it across the road. This is going to cause Tessie to explode and be broken, and you're ready to wait for Tessie to heal, and to fully heal Tessie, you can actually run over to it and hold square to spend 150 souls.
I trust that machine less than I trust my liver. Both still working though.
To use Casimir's potentially to try and give yourself a bit of breathing room to make that work. Eventually you'll do enough damage.
Just wanted to get a clean run at that dude tomorrow, man, when I'm nice and rested. Till next time, catch me online and catch me outside. We out, Dutch. I don't give a damn. We out, Dutch. Damn it, Dutch. We out, Dutch. Damn it.